The Jags are terrible.
Terrible.
Horrible.
And that is, you're still putting shit on film. I hope everybody down there knows. And there has to be somebody down that building, and I understand that it is in disarray. It has been in disarray. Jim Caldwell getting an interview down there. Doug Pederson getting an interview. Good luck down there, boys.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Jim Caldwell back in the head coaching search circuit, which is good for him. I enjoyed being a player on the team that he was on. He won in Detroit, period. That's what he should say.
Yeah.
He's too humble. He, in his first year as a head coach with the Colts, went to the Super Bowl. Then Peyton has the neck thing. We lose. We have no players.
Yeah.
Full turnaround, get him the hell out of here. He goes to Baltimore. I think he's their offense coordinator. They win a Super Bowl. Then he goes to Detroit, wins in Detroit. Oh, yeah. Not enough, though. Get him the fuck out of here. And he has no personality. You know, he's always so boring. He's just the guy.
He doesn't care.
He's just the guy you want. And then he's just kind of been out and about, and we hadn't heard of him. I assume he's just golfing because he had coached for a long time. He's coached a lot of great players, has a lot of great relationships. I saw him at Robert Mathis's
Enshrinement?
Yeah. Ring of Honor
Yeah.
Enshrinement, I think is what it's called. And I was talking to him. I'm like, Coach, how are you? And he follows along. Very nice.
Shout out.
Thank you.
Shout out to the coach. He follows along. I said, you don't want to be a head coach anywhere anymore, right? And he was like, why do you say that? I was like, well, your name is never really brought up, and you were able to fucking win in Detroit. And nobody's been able to win in Detroit. He was like, I think I would, actually. I wouldn't mind getting back in there. And I was like, oh, okay. So how come we're not talking about this or whatever? He was like, we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. And I'm like, well, I'm going to get on the air then at some point. And I'm going to say that you want a head coaching job again. Is that accurate? He goes, yes, I think I do. I do miss it. I do that whole thing. And he didn't want to give me like, these are the places I want to go or this is what I would want to do. But it feels like Jim Caldwell definitely interested in getting back into head coaching. And if you look at his resume, like actually look at it as opposed to just the memes of somebody who doesn't have personality or doesn't get too high or too low as business. Like, hey, listen, we're trying to win fucking games here. I don't know what you want me to do. He is a guy, I think, that should warrant a lot of conversations around there, especially in the recycled head coaching league that we're in right now. There's either, hey, I'm going to get the new upstart that I'm going to hit on, or not at all. Yeah. Or I'm going to hire some coach that's already been in there that knows all the bullshit that is going to come with being a head coach alongside a coach in football. So I hope Jim Caldwell and good luck out there. Now, Jacksonville stinks.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to go out of retirement. Wow. I don't know what he's doing. And he did not tell me this. I'm just thinking aloud for a lot of people. Doug Pederson loves the visor game, though. Great weather down there. Yep. Jim Caldwell is an incredible guy to bring people together, has a lot of relationships from being around. Whatever the case, they're not going to hire them before tomorrow or before next week. Yeah. So I think the Patriots are going to – the Patriots have the Jags, you said? No.
Yeah, we have the Jags next week at home in July.
So the Patriots are going to get into the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think Kellen will get a head coaching job soon, yeah.
Jim Caldwell, too. Hey, Jim, I love Jim Caldwell. I think you do as well. I'm happy his name's getting back in there. All he's done is really won. Doug Pederson getting back in there. And I think we're talking to Dan Orlovsky, who just said, if I was playing against Dallas's front five, I don't know I'd be able to come up with a plan to beat them. Are you getting into the – remember, what was that, 2 years ago?
Yeah, that's right.
Your name was getting thrown into some coaching stuff, and then, there was some other – are you thinking –
They can start interviewing today, right, Dane?
If they've informed their coach that they're moving on, they can start interviews today. So that's Raiders, that's Jaguars, and that's any other team that
Congrats, Dane.
Dan Orlovsky. Dan.
I can't stand how seamless AJ no longer literally calls me by my name. It's just, it's not even said with a hesitation or smile.
Well, in his head, you are Dane.
I just don't understand.
Well, is Coach Dane Orlovsky going to be something that happens or no?
God. I hope so one day. Like, I've always been outspoken that I want to coach one day, and if it's the right place, right time, and right people, I would love to do that.
Straight to head coach, or do you want to be a coordinator first?
That's Jack.
No, I would want to be a coordinator first before being a head coach. I would want to do it the right way and go to a place with a good quarterback and all that stuff.
What about the sleeping on the couch for like 10 years?
Yeah.
What about all that stuff?
Earn your stripes.
Like in the coaching ranks.
Yeah, I mean, that's a reality, but, I think the negatives are kind of countered by some of the positives. I've got friends that have kind of made that transition because they were missing some of the impact and kind of the day-to-day difference. The television world, there are some days that are relatively similar. Like, I can only go break down run game, so many different ways, right? And where the real life coaching aspect is a little bit different. So I don't know. I love television right now as well. So I kind of like the balance, but like I said, right place, right time. I would do it for sure.
Chicago Bears are going to need somebody, huh?
That's right.
Oh, Dano and Justin Fields.
They're going to
You want to
revamp.
know who I think? You want to know who I think the Bears should call first?
Let's hear it.
I don't know if he's ready yet, but that's only inside information that I think I would call Nathaniel Hackett first.
Okay.
Oh, over there at Green Bay. By the way, I don't know if that
About Urban.
to Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Urban Meyer also potentially
Give him a
available.
call.
We would know their
He
game.
turned the entire thing. What? Turn the whole place around.
Yeah.
He's got experience.
Yeah, turn it around. That's for sure.
Too many
I don't know.
Cowboys.
Oh, I get what you said there. You're talking about the chop house.
Yeah.